record straight. You and me, we ain't nothing alike. Let's set the record straight. Those words you say, they hold no weight, they like. Let's set the record straight. You'll never break the man.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another Diecast review. Today we have a COT from good old MTJ back in the DEI days. Now there's a couple things with this car and with this box in general that you just don't really get nowadays, and I want to kind of talk about that here in a little bit. So, brand new COT diecast. I got this at Martinsville, the playoff race. I got it with the Matt Kenseth COT. I'm a little stuffy. It's kind of hard to talk sometimes, but I got it with the Matt Kenseth COT. And now, time to review the Martin Truex Jr. COT. But what we don't get nowadays, what we have on this diecast here, look at the box. Got the DEI logo, got the number 1, the Martin Truex Jr. and Bass Pro Shops. That is awesome. And the box, you know, looks pretty decent also. So it's nice to have a diecast that kind of has that detail now. And that's not even the diecast, it's just the box. And for the interior of the diecast, it's like a gray color. It's like the Authentics color. We haven't gotten one of those in a gold series in quite some time. Ever since, what, 2000... Oh, it's like early 2013, 14. Like, in the beginning of the Gen 6s is when it kind of started to stop, I think. Either way, it's been a hot minute, and I do want to say real quick, I do kind of want to dedicate this diecast review to OBB. He kind of drooled over this car when he kind of saw it the first time. So yeah, here you go, Brian, an MTJ COT diecast. So this one's dedicated to you. And any other Truex fan, I guess. No, I'm kidding. But yeah, so COT, a very nice, crisp looking car. Of course, got the DEI stripes, makes it even better. That black, that orange, the tracker boats, the Bass Pro Shops. Old school, and it looks good. I believe for the packaging, that's all we have. We got NASCAR on the box too. We don't get the NASCAR logo anymore. It's Kids Series. I'm not really too sure what that means. I don't know what the difference is. But I guess it's just Kids Series. I guess something censored on here. I'm not really too sure. But we got the NASCAR, that's the old NASCAR logo. We haven't seen the NASCAR on the boxes in a while. But yeah, pretty awesome COT. I got it for like $5 or $6, I believe. So I couldn't really skip out on that. It was brand new. I didn't see any chips or anything. I didn't take it out of the box yet. But I haven't seen any chips or anything just from outside the box. So I figured I'd pick it up. You know, might as well. It's a COT. You can't really go wrong with COTs. You can ask Diecastbuffet, and he'll agree with me all day long. COTs, you can never go wrong. And speaking of COT, I'm actually about to build a new COT custom here very soon. And speaking of Diecastbuffet and DEI, I just bought a Dale Earnhardt Jr. Budweiser COT, like 2007 set, I believe. I'm going to make a gold one and see how that turns out. But yeah, got a couple of different things with, you know, something we're not used to seeing. The custom box, the white interior, and a COT. Haven't really seen COTs much since they kind of died out. I've reviewed a couple of them. And hopefully I can pick up a couple more. But let's break this bad boy out of the box and take a closer look at this beautiful diecast body, racing body, whatever you want to call it. This thing was beautiful on track, but it caused a lot of issues to say the least. Here's the diecast out of the box, and man, this brings me back so far, because this is the generation I grew up in. Like, start early 2007, and then they switched to COTs, but from the COTs on is what I really remember. Which I've been a NASCAR fan since ever since I was born, basically. But from my memory perspective, it was like the COT/COY era forward. And I don't know, just seeing the COTs, they're just so nostalgic for me. Again, it's just what I grew up with. But dude, this thing is just, again, it's just full nostalgia. The number 1 with Truex behind the wheel and a Chevy, we're driving Bass Pro Shops with the DEI stripes. It all comes back to the good days. It really does. I kind of miss the COT with racing. A lot of people didn't like the racing and they didn't really like how the car looked. I think that was the most race car you could get when it comes to the COT bodies. But again, we all remember all the crashes that happened. Anytime this bad boy spun around and went backwards, it was all over. This fin, or this wing right here, caught up all the air underneath and just flipped the car. So, I mean, yeah, not really the best design, but it looked really good. Or at least in my opinion. I know, again, people disagree with how the car looks, but I think it looked really good. The splitter's really nice, the nice big lipped splitters that had like the support brackets, those little metal support brackets on the bottom, going up to like that little lip part of the front end. It looked so racy and like fast. It looked so good. Again, just my opinion, but you know, that's what I think about it. And dude, the gloss on this car, dude, look at that. The shininess on this diecast is insane. You just can't get that type of clear coat anymore. Oh, it was so good back then. Everything was so perfect. This COT era type was the best time to collect cars. It really was. The elites were awesome. Even if you didn't have an elite, the hood would open super far. Of course, you had the COTs that were in 164 that would have like elites, had the trunk open or the deck lid open, the hood open, all that good stuff. Man, what I would do to take the diecast we have now and turn it into what we used to have, oh, that would be incredible. See, Bass Pro Shops, I don't miss the old decaling though. If you notice what I'm talking about, it's pretty pixelated. I'm not going to lie. These cars were built really well, but the decals weren't the best, but you know, it's okay. You got the windshield there. Of course, you got that gray interior. Again, something we haven't really seen in a while. Got the number one right there with nothing behind that. Got the back windshield here, Tracker Boats. Got this wing right here in the winglets. It's got the DEI or Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. Or that's more like a Dale Earnhardt. Is that? Yeah, I think it's still like a part of DEI. Let's see. Tracker Boats got the number one. Got the, there we go. There's the Earnhardt Incorporated. Oh, maybe. Or is it Enterprises? I don't remember. It was something. They had like different things for the logos. Come on now. Focus. Because they had the DEI. Come on, man. Focus, would you? So they had that there, which is the Dale Earnhardt. And they had like this one here. So they had like different logos for Dale Earnhardt Incorporated. But yeah, so anyway, there's Tracker Bus on the back. Got the tail lights. If we can focus, that'd be nice. There we go. Got the number one. Got the Earnhardt in the left. You guys actually got Earnhardt once again. Barely up here in the corner. I didn't even notice that till now. Got the bow tie. Got the orange and yellow stripe back here. On to the side, got the orange and stripe once again. Kind of continues. Mercury there. Snap-on, I think that says. Or no. Safety. Is that Safety Clean? Not Snap-on. Yeah, Safety Clean there. Tracker Boats. Redhead, I think that is. Earnhardt. Yeah, DoneHeartInc.com. So you got Martin Truex Jr., got the little DEI thing there. If we can do that. Looks like Johnny Morris on the top of the B Post, Bass Pro Shops, Tracker Boats, Cincinnati something. The champion, Sherman Williams got Johnny Morris once again. Bass Pro Shops, Snap-on. Got the number one, got the DEI stripes, looks very nice. NASCAR Race Car, Sprint Cup Series, Mechanics Wear, Mobile One, 3M Jessel, DirecTV, EA Sports, Holly, I don't know what that one is. Rallies maybe? I don't know. Goodyear there. Got Gatorback, Clevites, Edelbrock, Moog, Comp, Wix, and Sunoco. There's the little spokes I was talking about on the COT front end. They looked a lot better on the 124s, I'll tell you that. Impala SS, got the bow tie there, got the number one. And over here, it's pretty much the same thing. But yeah, just a beautiful diecast. Again, it's so nostalgic just to see some of these COTs brand new out of the box. Something I haven't really seen in a while, other than the Matt Kenseth, obviously. But I would remember back in the day, because I would order the diecast off of eBay, and they would be like $12. Like $12 freaking dollars each. And I would save, because at this time I had allowance money, right? Because I know a lot of kids don't do that, but there's some that do. My family always did to kind of treat me, or not really treat me, teach me how working worked, I guess. So, you know, you work, you get money, you pay for your own things. Kind of like a small adulthood, but I would get diecast every single time I had the opportunity. And I didn't have any news, but every single week I would check eBay, seeing if there was any more I was looking for, if I wanted, and then I'd pick what I want. Mom would pay for it. Or I'd pay for it, but she would order it, and then that was history. From there, of course, I kind of learned about K-State. I learned about Lionel as a company and what they did with the waves and all that stuff. I learned about the Spin Master stuff, and it was all downhill from there. Now I have a crippling diecast addiction, so there's that. I wouldn't be surprised if after this next check in like a couple weeks, I would not be surprised if my card literally burst into flames as soon as I hit pay now. Because I've kind of mentioned it, but we are going to have a pretty big diecast haul. I'm going to get 2 or 3 124s. I'm not really sure. And then I'm getting like a buttload, like 20 or so 164s. So that'll be fun. But nonetheless, that's all I got for now. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed this video. I know I'm kind of a little sick right now. It's a little stuffy. I've been trying to stay clear, but my sinuses are like, nope, not today, not tomorrow, not for the past month. You're going to deal with this for quite some time. I guess that's kind of what winter does. But yeah, either way, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you in the next video.